Hello, I'm Steve, and thank you for visiting the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Check out our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so here we have this residential application, and we have this fan here, we have a door here. I believe the door opens into the residence, and then we have a glass door over here with a steel frame, and I believe that will swing outwards into the patio covered area. And there's a TV set up over here. There's no lights or anything of that nature that I see, and I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and look at the dimensions that I have. Overall dimensions, I have 16 feet this direction and then 11 feet this direction. I have an 8-foot ceiling height. It's a flat ceiling. And again, just the fan here. Now I've placed the fan so that the blades are 8 inches off of the ceiling, and this fan is a 5-foot 60-inch diameter fan. And let's see if there's anything else. We do have this post here that I'm a little bit concerned about, and that's about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn that off. So as you can see here, I have two different units. I have a C4024 4000 watt 240 volt single element unit, and I have that placed just in the center of this space, and then 6 inches off of the beam over here, and then I have it at a 20-degree tilt, and I think that's about it. You can mount it to this beam going across here, point it out, but then you wouldn't receive the clearance above, so that's why I have it on the ceiling. And then also this model over here, this is a CD4024, so 4000 watt 240 volts dual elements, and I chose this particular unit here because I did try placing a 4000 watt unit here in the center. However, it would interfere with the fan at that elevation, so I couldn't get it to fit there and still meet the clearances to combustibles. So that's why I chose not to use the 4000 in the center of the room. I tried placing the 4000 over here, the single element unit. It's too long and it would penetrate the glass unevenly, so I was concerned about the, if it's a 60-degree day, let's say, you had the heaters on, well, this section of the glass would be heated, and then the section over here would be to the ambient temperature outdoors, and there's a potential for some breakage because glass, if it expands, it needs to expand evenly. So that's why I didn't choose that model. And let's go ahead and look at the clearances. So this will be the bottom clearances. You can see also, I should mention that I have this heater placed 18 inches off of this edge here to meet the clearances to combustibles. From the lower section of the heater, that's 18 inches out, 18 inches around, side, the bottom sides here of the unit, 36 inches down, and that's true with the 4000 single watt element as well. And there's no issues with the clearances, you can see. And then also top clearances here is 6 inches all the way around the back and sides and ends as well. Okay, and that's true over here. Sorry about that. Let's look at what we got. So we have our 6 inches all the way around, 6 inches behind, and that is why I have that on the ceiling mount. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. Let me turn that off. Alright, so with the 6000 watt units, and by the way, you can, because this is a dual element unit, you can use a duplex switch, so you could switch one element on, one element off, or both elements on, and just use a duplex switch in order to do that. This unit here, if you wanted to control it in any fashion, then you'd definitely want to use a control system, and you could use a control system on both. It's not an issue. I believe with the 4000 watt elements, you could use a single control with a single zone. You'll need to double check on that, but that's something you can do, but I would recommend possibly using dual zones for this because they're different units and you'd probably want different intensities. As far as the footprint, you can see this footprint is much smaller than the footprint of a larger unit. the amount of heat that comes out is the same. It's just that the ray is more condensed, as you can see here, and so it's more intense. Okay, so this is a light wave. So infrared is producing light waves. These light waves, infrared light waves, will heat mass, human body being mass, tables, chairs, floors, anything that's being penetrated by the light wave itself will receive that warm feeling from the infrared light. You can see the chair out here isn't being penetrated very well, and that might or might not be an issue. However, there will be rays that come out further than the predicted ray, and the most comfortable portion of the ray here. It's just that it's not ideal, so I don't want to say that we would heat this area up well, but you would feel some of that ray over here at these 20-degree tilts. Okay. All right, I think that's about it. If there's any questions you have, please send those to us. And again, please tap that like button if you do find this useful. We don't advertise, we don't monetize, therefore YouTube will not support our channel unless we receive your appreciation. So we thank you very much for that, and you have a great day.